This is Douglas Palmer. This is a battle report. You'll see at the beginning, bottom, lower left is Doug Palmer. That's my position on the left, and you'll see how I'm coming up, crossing this river. You'll see the troops running across the river there. On the very far left, just going out to explore, going for the center of the board. Really, the left was mostly just for looking. Artillery already set up, shooting at me. You can see the dots there on the blue dots on the left center. You can see right up there where I'm getting ready to cross the river, and of course you can see us all running up on the top, setting up the artillery along that embankment on our right side. The two infantry going up further, and at that point they're just giving a visual to the enemy so that we can go swing to the right, get our artillery up with the rest of the artillery on that embankment, and pulling back a little bit. Now you see on the far left, no enemy on our far left. We're just basically trying to get up on that hill. Now finally the enemy showing up on the far left, coming down. That's a cav unit. Still not a lot of pressure, just backing off slowly. They come up, they attack, we back off a little bit more, and basically sacrificing a unit to hold off so that we can get our artillery on the hill and get set up. Also to get the enemy, keep them from cutting off the retreat. The retreat also will go back across the river, as you'll see shortly. Kind of chasing that cav away. There's that big firefight there. You can see right there where they're just really wiping me out. But once again, that one unit, its whole job was to prevent them from getting to my artillery. Didn't take too much damage, and there I am coming up on the hill, and where that white V is going to the left, I'm setting up one artillery to shoot right down that line, anticipating them pushing me not just past the river, but past the river and then having to retreat up on the hill, also on our very rear flank, which is obviously well protected at this time, but again anticipating the attack right across this river. That artillery is being set up to shoot right down that river. And there that artillery is right there. Okay, so setting up the other artillery right there, and that artillery is also set up so that it can shoot towards the river, and there it is shooting right down at the river. All on a high bluff, so it's overshooting over the top of all of our friendly artillery. I mean our friendly infantry. This is still moving a little bit quick, but kind of a long battle. You'll see on the very far left, I've put an infantry over there in the woods and hit it. Hit it in the woods, and you can see where the enemy now is starting to push me. There they are crossing the river and starting to push towards me pretty hard. Not pretty hard, but they're starting to push. Now, all at once, the blue shows up on that very far left. Shooting down this line here with that artillery. Like I said, they're backed off because they're not liking the artillery barrage on a flanking shot. But that infantry way in the very far left, just hidden back there, anticipating the moment when it'll come in and really draw attention, take pressure off, perhaps get to their artillery was my intention. Here we are backing off. I've got a couple of cav units down there with my general on the very far center left, and an infantry hidden in the woods. The enemy obviously didn't know about that, and you'll see later on how that's working out. As they come across my flank, I just ran up there real quickly and got some good shots off, and then started again backing off, continuing to back off, getting ready to cross that narrow little river crossing. Backing off and backing off. They keep coming forward, we keep backing off. And there they are pursuing again their attack. Right about now is when I probably should have been starting to look at that very far left infantry and maybe drawn some attention, but yet I did not. Still shooting right down the flank there. It wasn't getting as many kills as I'd hoped, I guess because there wasn't a lot of bounce through. And now this hidden infantry really comes in handy. You'll see in a minute right there, the hidden infantry chased off those two cav units because it fired at them. Hidden in the woods, otherwise he would have flanked me, and that's what it was all about, preventing that. And once again, there we go. Another little firefight, and again backing off. See how far we're backing up to. As the fight intensified right here in this point, now I'm getting to the point where they're pushing faster and harder than I can really truly get out of there, because they had cav support. They were able to charge in their cav. You'll see that cav coming up there quickly, and there I squared that up at the last minute, and that unit being squared up saved a lot of damage to my troops. Again, I had that little narrow crossing. I had a lot of troops to get across that river, so sacrificing that unit was not a problem. That was definitely worth it. Slowed down their entire advance, and again we kept going across the river. He did hit the flank of one of my infantry right there, and you can see the other one squared up, which was a big deal. That definitely made that cavalry rout. The other one quickly recovered from being hit in the flank, though, because it was only hit by a minor amount of people. So here we got to cross that river, and you can see we're set up there. We've got that angle where we're shooting directly north as well as directly west. That particular setup there was just devastating to those guys coming across the river. I understand later that they thought they could cross that river everywhere, and of course when they had that little bottleneck, they were kind of committed to that attack, and they pushed it really hard. Now my hugest mistake is just now I'm getting that other infantry to come. You know, way too late, way too late. Not just too late, way too late. 5 minutes too late. Now this is sped up at a compression of 1 hour and 15 minutes into a 10-hour or 10-minute movie. So this is compressed 6 times, 7 times almost. So you can see those units just routing off the board like crazy. They're just routing. The general's coming over there to save the day. Too late. Blue starved general in the back. Still, we just kept continually to rout those people off the board. Infantry keeps coming. There's an artillery unit back there that it wanted to get to. I again made a mistake by not running him. I wanted to keep him hid, but that was a huge mistake. He wasn't hidden anyways, because all those units routing off the board spotted him. Nevertheless, now above that, you'll see that cavalry unit that just flashed. I had brought him down the hill up north of that big attack also to come flank. I lost sight of him for 2 minutes. That was 2 minutes too long, and he continued to come back around to do the flank also to get that artillery. Again, way too late. The units started recovering, coming back, protecting their artillery, and so by the time I got over there, it was too little too late. Now the focus focus really turns up north, and that little skirmish, there's quite a little bit of footwork going on, but again, the battle was pretty much over by that time. There, I routed that last unit on our flank, and so mopped up that operation, and then the last few that were on the north end, that operation was easily mopped up when they came attacking. And that's the end of the battle report. dpalmeras and Cowman win with considerable amount of work, and unfortunately just bad luck for the enemy. So thank you.